Hello everybody, Christy here, the hubby, Sean, and Matt today. So we have had a break in building. We had to get out of our house that we were in, and some of you probably saw the video on the conversion of the cargo trailer that he did a year ago, and that's what we're living in. So today I just want to give you a brief kind of synopsis of what we've come up with and what we're planning on trying to get done this weekend. So as you can see, we have a roof. Very cool. We also have part of the bed laid out in here. We did all of this in preparation for what they're doing back there today. So as you can see, they are starting to put up the little bump out on the back. This base needed to be built before they could put all of that in place. So they have done that. You can see all of the floor joists are in place. Some of the plumbing's coming up in that nice wall. We have an entire opening here. That's my shoes. But they're hoping to get all of this enclosed, I guess, with the Zips panels this weekend. You can also see that the hurricane clips have all been installed all the way around. So every piece of this puzzle as it's being built begins to let you feel more of what this is going to feel like. See the wall going up on the corner.
Hey, let me put mine in first. Okay. Yeah. Now swing yours over out in there. Put on, brother. Not there. Oh, okay. Go that way. Just want to think about it.
Had to do a few minor adjustments in the back, now knowing where the framing was actually going to end up. So he's decided he's going to make some adjustments in the shower, knowing where the framing ended up back there for the head of the shower. So they're working on getting that in there just exactly right. So I'll be back later today and let you know what this day ends up looking like. So here we go. Thanks for joining us. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, but they are working on building that big wall for the back up in the front of the trailer. They've got the saws and stuff out up front. You can see people moving around up there. This is just a still. Here's the remaining of that. You can watch this wall get moved around and then they set it in place. That wall is 8 foot wide and about 11 foot tall, and it has 2 windows in it. Making sure it's plumb, level, all those good things, and getting it secured well. So I promised another quick little video at the end of the day today. So as you can see, we have a wall in the bathroom now. So the bump out wall has been completed. Some of you are probably wondering why that window is so low. Well, when you step up here, this window looks kind of low and it looks kind of strange in a bathroom, but it's actually the window for the person sitting in the tub to see out. And that's actually an awning window. And the window above it is the same as the rest of the windows. It's a 2x4 window. So we had to build this subfloor structure before he could actually put that wall up. And he got all that completed today. Really liking how that's gonna look. All of the rest of the exterior framing is complete. Like I said earlier, he did get the decking on, sheeting on the top decking. Sorry, that'll make you sick. He also cut out where the doors are gonna go in. We had a lot of rain the other night, so he was very diligent about getting in here and sweeping off the floor when it was wet. Cut out those so that he could get rid of the water. Windows were supposed to be in today. Hopefully they actually were. Haven't heard from them to confirm. That's been a process. The windows were actually ordered in January, and we are now at the end or beginning of May. I'm gonna hop down so you can actually see the back of it from outside. So you can see here, if I change this a little bit, you can see the bump out now. That bump out is actually 24 inches. Really liking how that's gonna look. So tomorrow, the look of this will change again as they're gonna start the sheeting. And we are actually using Zips panels. So tomorrow, our lovely little tiny house will start to turn green on us. So stay tuned, and I'll keep you informed as we head through the weekend. Thanks for joining us. We are starting with the Zips sheets today. And as you can see, we started on the kitchen end. Panels went up fairly easily. We had to make sure everything was good and square before we started. And here's a quick shot of the... And here we go. This is a really good shot of watching them put up these panels along the side. And it turns green right before your eyes. Didn't quite happen that fast, but it did happen pretty fast.
Okay, had a good day today. We started sheeting with these zip panels, and got the two ends first because we wanted to stiffen up the frame, and the OSB zip sheeting that we're using, we also use it's a construction spray foam adhesive rather than liquid nails, and you can see it kind of comes out when you smash it in. You can see it comes out here, so you know you've got it in there good. And before we did that, here in the corner I got a strap that I ran from corner to corner down to the bottom corner. And the reason for that is to pull it over plumb, perfectly plumb, before I put the sheeting on. Because once you put the sheeting on, then now it's locked in place and it'll be plumb throughout the rest of your build. When you just have your studs and framing up, it's movable. You can shake it and move it around. After you get your sheathing on, it eliminates all of that. So you want to make sure you have it plumb and true when you start putting that on. So that's why I had the strap out, pulled it over. I tell my guys, perfect is close enough. So now we've got this down one side, the first couple rows, which locks everything in. Got the bump out done for the bathroom. Windows in the bathroom and kitchen, of course, are both cut out. As you go along, you can see where the spray foam adhesive comes out behind the stud. We use 2 1/4 inch ring shank siding nails, galvanized shining nails. So they hold better and they don't rust. They're galvanized. The ring shank grabs a hold much better. If you're gonna move one of these things down the road, the adhesive and ring shank nails and things like that are very important, especially if you're in a windy area as well, not just moving down the road, but anywhere there's wind. And it just helps stabilize and keep your house strong to go through everything. I think she's already talked about the hurricane clips to keep the roof on. When we did the sheathing up there, we did the same thing, used the spray foam adhesive and ring shank nails. So everything is very sturdy. Very important on anything that you're gonna move at some point or another. So, pretty good day, getting all of that done. We got word today that our windows have arrived. Only 2 months late, but hey, we will take it.
Everybody's windows are late.
Everybody's windows are late. So, we will pick those up next Wednesday. And by then, our plan is to be completely done with sheeting the exterior. We'll of course seal all of the seams and all of the, where we nailed it, all of the nails will get some sealant on it. It'll be bolted to the frame of the trailer through the steel frame all the way around the outside perimeter. And everything will be tied together. That edge, we just left it hanging out. We'll trim it off so it says flush. But we went down a little bit to cover the seam between the decking and the framework. Still leaving the lights visible and the DOT reflective tape visible so that you're legal to be driving down the road with it. As you can see, we ran these across the back end. That helps stabilize and tie all those together. The longer span you can cover and keep one solid piece of your sheathing nailed to all the studs, the more stable it will be. The more pieces you have, the less structure you have. So try to use as big of pieces, full sheets as you can. So tomorrow we'll get started on the other side and finish up around the windows last. So all in all, a good busy day.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll give you another video tomorrow. Stay tuned. There's a lot going on in this video. They're putting walls up on one side. I am taping the seams on the top with liquid flash, and the camera's falling over. So bear with us, as this was one of those windy days and we were just trying to get it all accomplished. You can see the panels going up on the opposite side. You can see me going all over the roof, making sure that there was liquid flashing done on all of the seams and on the nails. And it all happened pretty fast. You can see us coming along the bottom, and we are making sure that all the nails are set and that we can get the liquid flashing started on the bottom here. So today was another long but very, very productive day. The front side of the tiny house got sheeting. We have a little bit to finish on the top over here, and we got a little bit to finish over here as well. But guess what happened this afternoon? It got really windy, so we didn't have a chance to finish as much as we would like. So we are gonna quit a little bit early tonight, give you a quick little video. We'll be back at it again tomorrow, trying to button up all of these sides. But the progress is really, really fun to watch. Every room changes with the addition and the enclosure of it. I've said this before, but when you're designing something, it's incredibly hard to figure out how tall is 11 foot. I can't tell you how many times we walked in someplace and I said, is that 11 foot? I'm sure my husband got sick of hearing that conversation. But I'm also gonna step down here really quick and let you see a picture of what the outside looks like. Well, the wind was just absolutely horrible when I stepped off to come over and let you all have an outside peek. So I deleted it, and I'm just going to talk to you now and let you see a sneak peek of what the outside looks like. Still some sheeting that needs to go up by the windows, needs the doorways cut out, all those good things. But this is a little closer look at that liquid flashing. Some people don't cover the nail holes, but we have chosen to go ahead and cover the nail holes just because of the penetrations, and we want to make this as sound as possible. No leaks. I'm not a fan of leaks of any kind. And I ran out of liquid flashing about right there. You can also see that adhesive that's all over the side of it. Yeah, it was super windy and that stuff was going everywhere this afternoon. So that's kind of why they ended up quitting early today as well. You can see in the corners how the corners also get that liquid flashing. The zip system also comes with a tape that you can use, but we elected to use the liquid flashing just because we wanted to make sure that it got down good into the seams. Since this thing is going to be mobile, we also like the idea of the flexibility that flashing could give us versus tape. So it was just a choice that we made, and hopefully it was the right one. There again, you can see the flashing. And we're going to have more of it to finish this as well. Today we are going to be working on getting the rest of the zip sheeting up around the top. And as you can see, we are working on the opposite side here. We went around and made sure we had all of the nails set, as well as cleaned off some of that adhesive that you all saw that was everywhere yesterday, and getting the rest of those pieces up good around the windows, and he cut out the rest of the windows that needed that. We are moving right along here, finishing getting all of the zips panels up there.
last few places. And he's going to come back in and he's going to cut out the windows.
Hello everybody, it's Christy again. It's been quite the weekend. A lot of work, a lot of changes. We now have a greenhouse. But all of the sheeting is on, except for one place, I do believe. And we're gonna have to trim a door a little bit to get it in there, the size that we want. So as you can see, all the zips panels are up, openings are cut. It's not quite so windy tonight. I tried to do this yesterday. Great feeling. Cool. We've got one side of the roof that'll have to be string line and cut. I was trying to put the roof on and it was raining. So that's not something that we did get done today. Give you a little quick peek inside before it gets dark. Wow. Look, it's happening. The sheeting is all on all the way up. I still need to go ahead and caulk it with the liquid flashing. It's a Zips panel product. And I fill all the nail holes as well. Yesterday I did the roof. So you saw some of the black outside, and that's what that is. Actually ran out, so I ordered some more. And it actually came in today. So tomorrow probably I will come back and get a little bit done. The man of the hour. Wow. Really starting to change really quickly now. Again, that's the front door. This will be the kitchen. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we kind of have a little layout on the floor. That is where the pantry / oven will go. And we have a cabinet, and then there's a cooktop and another cabinet. This corner with all the leftover foam will actually have a deep freeze. So it's like a counter depth deep freeze, and it'll open just in that little corner. You're not in it very often, so I think it'll work great there. That is another set of drawers. This is our sink base. And then this is the cute little spot for the dishwasher, and refrigerator goes in the corner. Big windows above. Back door, that's what we're calling it anyway. Back hole at the moment. This doorway is actually the bedroom French doors, and this will be the floor. They'll probably start working on this tomorrow to get this decked, because we'd like to have this decked so that he can work on the plumbing piece of that, as well as this particular, you can see that's marked right here. This is actually going to be the center wall of the tiny, and it will go all the way to the ceiling. And we've talked about it before, and if you go back and look in the video from the very first time we shared anything, there was a floor plan on there, and in that floor plan there was actually a couple of still shots of what we were hoping that this room would look like. And it has a huge piece of porcelain tile that will go all the way to the ceiling, and then it'll have a fireplace and a TV above it, and this bed. I'm sure some of you are wondering, what is this? This is a bed that actually will go underneath the floor in the bedroom, but will slide out into the living room. So we'll have room for grandkids. Really starting to take shape. I'm sure somebody has a question about this, and I hope that you will put it in the comments or send us an email. We have gotten several emails. We also got a lot of people inquiring about the cargo trailer that he built last summer. That was the beginning of the tiny house journey, and we are actually living in it now. Love the camper. We really enjoy it. So this is just going to be a larger version of what he created with the cargo trailer. And so far, this has just been an amazing process. So keep following along. Ask questions. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe, the little bell thingy on there. And I hope you guys are enjoying following along. I know we have some friends in Kansas and they're all excited to watch, and we're excited to get to share this with them. We also have some really, really sweet friends that have allowed us to build here, and I can't thank them enough for everything that they've done. They are sweet, really good people. So I hope you guys enjoy your week. And I will see you next week with another video of how the little house is progressing. Have a great one, everybody.